This episode of Lost Anarchy Presents has been brought to you by Ziggurat.com. There's nothing fake about it.
Or it's a little crack pipe-ish, to be honest. And our time's up. Hi.
How far into planning the season are you guys?
We are kind of right in the middle of it, which is we know where we want it to start and we know where we want it to end. And by that I mean, like, it seems like, especially in the later years of Archer, Adam comes to each table of the season with, I know how I want it to start, I know how I want it to end. And then it's a process of him kind of riding the middle. Would you say that's true, Jason?
Absolutely, yeah. And so I think even this season's probably plotted out even better than some of the previous ones. Yeah,
we know a couple of the bullets along the way, but the first episode has been written tonight at the show. We're going to see a trailer of some moments that we know we want to have in this season. It's going to be an incredibly different season for us. One of the things I'm looking most forward to is bringing back one of our favorite characters we haven't seen in years, which is Len Trexler and Jeffrey Tambor. And he's kind of like just went away, like I think season 3.
Yeah.
And we love Jeffrey. And I think at Comic-Con, like 2 years ago, ran into him in these back alleyways somewhere, and he's like, "Guys, what did I do?" And we were like, "Nothing. You're the most awesome guy in the world." And sometimes you're like, "Oh shit, we have to get Jeffrey back on the show because he's so awesome." And that idea just presented itself, and he's going to have a major role for this upcoming season. And no one else is. It's actually, the show is now about Jeffrey.
All right. So have you ever thought about putting?
Wait, hold on a second. So you have a backup pipe for like one
this
pipe.
One's nicotine. That one's cannabicide.
Okay, just making sure I know what the rules are. Okay.
That's marijuana. This is nicotine. They're totally different entities. But all right, have you ever thought, like, Archer's afraid of predators? Right?
Yes. Okay. Great.
One of his top tiers.
Yes.
Ever thought of putting the predator actually in the episode? And is it possible?
I think we all know that Danny Glover killed the Predator in Predator 2. I mean, did he not?
He did, and he got a really cool flintlock pistol for it.
Because everyone knows Predator 2 is the seminal Predator.
Of course.
That's the one we all go back to.
Predator Prime.
Predator Prime. Predator 2. Then you have that other one with Schwarzenegger and the double governors.
Triple governors.
Who's the third governor? Was the Predator ever a governor?
Billy.
Jean-Claude Van Damme was a governor?
No, Billy. Billy.
Okay, Billy was a governor?
Yeah.
Of what?
Shit, where's Arkansas? No. Jesse Ventura was Arkansas, right? Yeah. Billy was Minnesota, and then of course, like Arnold Schwarzenegger signed my.
The point is that this season is going to be all about Jesse the Body. And it's going to be great, and they're all going to be governors of Arkansas that fight each other. And that's what I wanted to get across.
The tricameral system.
Yeah.
Is there a theme though? Do you have a theme for this season?
Yes, we definitely have a theme, and that theme is that we're doing something that we've never done before. It's going to be really plain and obvious as soon as this panel hits that, because you're going to see it. It's something we're very excited about. It is completely different than anything we've ever done. And that's what I think makes this show, for me, interesting in its 8th season, which is like, fuck it, we're now doing this.
When you say it's something completely different, is it going to be like a themed season throughout?
It is. It's one giant story for the season, and it's something we've never done before. It's a more radical departure than Archer, even Archer Vice was.
A location change?
Oh, more than that.
I love
you'll see it in an hour.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Or just go on to Anarchy.
Play with your hair.
Hello.
Hi. We're gonna go to Triple One. All right.
Hello.
Thank you.
Not much.
No, a lot.
A lot. Also a lot. Not much and yet a lot.
That's how we do.
What are you dressed as?
I am the Predator.
Did you see Predator? Shut him down.
It is one of Archer's like fears. It is.
An alien who came to Earth under humans.
I was supposed to be Predator. It's a cross between Predator and Deadpool, but see that? I had a phone in it.
I'm sorry. All right, what's up? What are we doing?
Tell us everything.
We were just told that this season is going to be even a more radical departure than even Archer Vice.
It is.
As the creator of the show and the person who's responsible for literally everything that comes out of everyone's mouth, crazy. Sorry. What's your inspiration like? What's your process like? Where do you find inspiration to try new things with the show?
I think a lot of it is born of a fear that I will start to bore people, and also not wanting to. I think any writer, you don't want to repeat yourself, so it's a way to write things that I've always wanted to write, and FX has been really supportive. Like, yeah, do that. So it's a very big departure for the show and the plot. It's going to be this season will be very serialized. Mallory has a much different role.
But I'm not allowed to say. That's why I'm so glad I'm with him, because then we've been saying all day we're not allowed to say.
But we're playing a trailer at the panel that will explain everything. All will be revealed in an hour.
Yeah.
You say your biggest fear is repeating yourself and everything, although like season 7 is more like the inside jokes. You just like went all out with them, like for fans that have watched it. Like it's not repeating itself by any means, but it's layered to the point where like you have so many.
That's the other thing is fear of that collapsing. So
I don't think it can. It's like
I think we'll have all new running gags this year probably. We'll start with a clean slate of running gags to overuse.
You won't be hearing "that's how you get ants" anymore.
Now it's centipedes.
How many new answering messages do we have, or is it just
Well,
like?
I will say we're not going to have any answering machine messages in this season for reasons which will become clear. But those are my favorite jokes because I normally just write answering machine joke and then John ad-libs like a 10-minute thing and then we have to cut it down to 30 seconds or whatever.
How hard is that sound editing to do those transitions that you guys do, like with the conversations?
We have a great editor. His name's Brad Zimmerman, and nobody is recorded together. They're all done separately, which is different from a lot of shows. I think do as many people together as possible. But Brad edits it together like everybody was in the same room.
How important is something like Comic-Con then, where you guys get together and be a cast?
Really important.
It's the only time we're ever together.
You know, all year. John and myself are in New York. Everybody else is in LA. We record separately. So it's like a real treat to be here. It really is. And of course to meet the fans. The interaction in person is wonderful. They're diehard fans. We're so lucky.
They're a very funny group of people in real life. So, like when we go out to eat dinner, it's just bing, 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 and probably some competitiveness with who's funniest. Not from you.
So a couple years ago, ran into the Venture Brothers. Doc Hammer and
I ate dinner with them. Yeah.
Heard about it from them.
I think we have the same agent. So we had a lovely dinner with them.
The agent likes you guys better.
I
doubt it. In fact, he's made it clear that that's the truth.
I hate to ask you about them, but
They were very nice. It was a lovely dinner.
we love them.
Everybody loves the BB.
We need to wrap. One more question and then we need to wrap. Go ahead.
The 10 season format, in comparison to 13, are you enjoying that more? Like, do you like having the
Yes. Mainly because it's less work.
less pressure to fill out?
Yeah, the time that I have to write each script is grown, so that's good.
Do you feel like you have to cut a lot though, or
No, it's just more time to breathe. Normally.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Bye, thanks.
thank you.
You guys are amazing last
Sorry. Swap places. And guys.
Hi.
Casey over here. Yeah. Hey. Awesome. Okay. Hello.
Hey
guys. Well done.
Hello.
Oh, am I supposed to be sitting in a different seat? Sorry.
Okay, we'll make it work.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to my paraphernalia over there that is holding my shit up.
Okay.
No attention.
Now I'm excited to be here.
So I was at the Archer Live show last night, which was
I'm sorry.
which was an absolute blast.
Okay.
For you guys, because you don't get the chance to record separately, like, how fun is it to get together and do things like that as a group?
It's the best.
Well,
and
it's so fun that I'm so tired today.
Yeah.
It was way too much fun.
I think that's why it can get a little crazy because we don't see each other, so we're like a bunch of like puppies that are like, we love to play.
Oh my
so it's just
God.
like it just gets so out of hand so quickly.
Herding cats.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice because we all genuinely like each other, and the reason we genuinely like each other is because we don't actually work together, so we don't ever have to see each other.
But you kind of
so we do it's exciting.
Kind of. I think we've never once in our whole careers on Archer ever read a script all together.
Yeah, and I hope
We've never once had a table read.
No.
Never recorded with more than just alone ourselves.
Yeah.
So it was kind of major. Like looking back on it, what I can remember of it was so fun.
Yeah.
That was so cool. And I realized it's a really good thing that we don't record together.
Yeah. But if we did have an episode, like our 100th episode or something, we all get to actually record together. And
What if it was a live recording?
Oh my God, it'd be crazy.
How does it work? Like when you do record, are you fed each other? Like how does it?
No.
You just record your own line?
You just read, I think everybody does it a little differently, but we get our script a couple days before, and then we just read all of our own lines 3 times. And occasionally, if there's like some snappy dialogue, Casey, who you guys talked to, I think already, he's the director, he'll read you in if the timing's not working out, but otherwise everybody just reads by themselves. Yeah.
I always read with them.
Yeah?
I read every scene with them.
You do?
Yeah.
That's really cute. I like that.
I always make them read with me, like at least once, but sometimes twice, and
Yeah.
then I'll do my last round of like 3 lines.
That's great.
Sometimes it helps me to get into it, and because I feel like I'm often the last one to record, and they're mimicking what you guys did, so I know like what you did.
Right.
It's amazing how well they play it all of us.
Yeah, I know. It's funny.
Super weird.
So we were told there's some drastic changes this season. In like Archer Vice, we saw a big drastic change with Pam. Can we expect any big drastic changes with either of your characters?
I swear to God, I don't even.
Like, they don't tell them.
They don't tell me anything for sure. I didn't know that we had already recorded a teaser.
Yeah, because we weren't in it.
I was like, what? They're like,
It's
we're
just
only
Mallory
showing
and
a teaser tonight at the panel, and I was like, what teaser?
I do know that there is going to be a physical change in Pam, a bit, and it's nothing you could even imagine. It's crazy.
Her hair,
Yeah.
it's down to
It's got another-
What are your thoughts on the Pam change over time?
Oh, I love it. I mean, she's become one of the like ballsiest characters in the show. She's She's really fun. Because before she was just kind of a punching bag, right? But now she's just a real badass.
Her balls are there.
Yeah, her balls are there. That's for sure.
Because Pam is eating in so many scenes, what are you eating in the sound booth when you're recording?
Boy, I'll tell you what. Season 5, the cocaine season, I ate every episode because I was eating cocaine every episode. And the yes. So I would try to like put a pencil in my mouth or like have water in my mouth, but they're like, it doesn't sound as good as food. Like we can tell the difference. And I'm like, guys, so the poor engineer, like every time I went in to record, I'd end up forgetting to bring something, and so I'd eat like half of his lunch, and I'm just like so sorry. And I saw him at the grocery store one time, and like he wouldn't look at me. No way. I'm serious. So I've had tissue in my mouth. I've had paper in my mouth, pens, like just anything they've got. Old cheese balls from like the weird recording studio that we're at. Yeah.
She put tennis balls in her mouth once. You had like, how many tennis balls?
4 tennis balls.
I thought it was 3.
Impressive.
Very impressive.
Which version of your characters do you both like most? Like Fight Club?
Charlene.
Yeah.
I like being a country music star more than and I really like that people think I actually sang those songs.
Will she ever have a memory of it?
Alright, thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. I like being paired with you. Yeah, we're gonna go do the press line. So we're gonna squeak behind her. Maybe. Thank you. Yeah, we're good.
Stop talking.
I thought like I thought we were going out for a second.
Yeah, exactly. Keep talking.
Is that your recorder there, the big guy? I may want to get a copy of your audio, so I'm not sure how it's going to come out on this. It's loud as shit in here.
No, for sure.
We have the people.
That's not a problem at all.
My good mic is upstairs in the preacher press conference instead.
I was in preacher. I like left it that like and I didn't want to leave my microphone. So one of my coworkers happened to be free, so I wanted to be in preacher, but they're running really late.
Yeah, that's what my buddy said. That's up there right now. And I was gonna do that, but I was like, you know, I've never done the Archer press room, and this like it seems like it's a ton of fun. So
it was fun like last year and stuff. Like in Asian Thailand, it was like fantastic. Like we were kind of fancy at the class.
Were you at Archer Live last night? No, I wasn't. She walked out on stage with a whole bottle of Maker's Mark.
That's awesome.
Fuck you!
It's so funny. I'm surprised to hear that they said they have all new insight to it. Like, I just like, because like again, like season 7 was really heavy. I liked it. Like the clown episodes, like the Elder Clown episodes, like it's like one of my favorites.
I still think last night they did a read of the elevator episode, and that's still like one of my favorite all-time episodes because it's like the dialogue is just so over top of each other and like it's amazing, especially knowing that they don't do that together.
And like listening to Adam Reed, like who ran like that. So again, just wasn't there the Archer Live thing, but just seeing him do that, it's really cool. They keep telling us to go all the answers on the panel. I don't know you guys can go to make a panel and be able to race over and catch that panel.
I'm sure whatever they show will drop online.
Yeah.
I like that.
It went on for like 2.5
Yeah. I started going briefly, then I felt kind of bad. I was like, if you grab all the pictures. Like that's just so funny.
Yeah, real excited. Let's go shit. Here we go.
Facebook, can you record it? Not our kid. Yes. I could just very easily do this. Also true. I don't know why I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, something's happening. I work for recorder. Got a Pokemon. And I am manually recording nothing.
That's okay.
Like you do. I got red ink under my fingernail. I can't get it out. Where did it even come from? I know I'm writing with a red pen, but I'm aware I was just like holding on to it. I've done that before. I stuff to do my nails this weekend. I just did a light. I got a pedicure the day I got here because I was just like, I didn't do it at home. I should do it now.
That's my email.
I always bring this.
M-I-C-N-C-A. I got terrible pen
or long enough to put them on my nails. That's something you actually have to like pay attention to. Yeah. You have to make sure it looks like. I could have done it on the plane. It's not like they smell like nails. Exactly. Still didn't do it. It's left on the way here.
M-C-A-G-O-O-N? Yep. Gotcha. Thanks, brother. Not a problem. Appreciate
It's sort of. It's a tracker from Fossil. Yeah. I have it in all three. Like they have silver, gold, and rose gold because I'm kind of obsessed with Fossil. So I like all the watches. So I'm like, I need to have a tracker that matches the watches. And so I like this, like dressy. I have a regular Fitbit that I wear like when I run. Yeah. But this is just like a little ID brace. I've got my Fitbit one like clipped in here. Yeah. Oh, nice. Which I like that because I don't have to match it to an outfit. Yes, exactly. And if there's ever a day to like wear them, and they like their watches, like the bands all come out. Yeah. So I can like change colors and stuff. It's really nice. Where you all is? Kurt, I'm in the press room. I told you I was going to be.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, do you have to go do Bob's? Okay, all right. Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you?
How's it going?
Wonderful.
Good.
Thank you for last night at Archer Live. That was an absolute
cool.
fucking
Thanks
blast.
for coming. Yeah, it was super fun. We love doing that.
How far into the Bottle of Maker's Mark did you make it?
We didn't really do a good job. We should have been more driven. I think we left about a quarter of the bottle behind, so we failed. That was a big fail on our part. Yeah. We're usually much better.
Season's going to be a departure, we're hearing.
It will be, but we've been having a series of departures in season 5, which has been fun for us and I think mostly fun for Adam Reed, who writes the show, and I think wants to keep himself entertained. You know, yeah. So I mean, I'm sure the guys already told us we don't know exactly what's going to happen. We're going to find out when everybody else does when we do our panel, which will be cool.
You have a movie coming out, correct?
I just directed a movie, yeah. I just finished it. I guess I just finished photography. God, what day is it? It's been about 4 weeks, and I am in the middle of editing it now. And
are you excited? Are you nervous?
I'm not nervous. No. I was nervous before I went into photography because I shot a feature in 7 days. Yes, exactly. And it was a massive undertaking with a lot of people relying on me, and I had a very specific vision. And I think it's hard to be precious and delicate with your vision when you're also like racing against the clock. But no, it's beautiful. It turned out beautifully. The photography is gorgeous, and I got a really cool band to give the music for the movie, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah, and I'm really proud of it. And not like I'm so great, but just I had a lot of really talented people come together, work really hard to make a movie, and the product of all that hard work is up on the screen. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's great. It was great. I love directing. It's definitely what I want to do with the rest of my life. Yeah, super fun.
You did a great job at the E3 press conference for Ubisoft.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, I don't know. Like that was my fifth presser, and they're always super fun. I love it. I really love going. I mean, when they first asked me, you know, I love video games, and so like it was just an awesome opportunity to kind of be more of a part of that world, and it also gives me this secondary opportunity to be on the floor and get to see all this stuff before a lot of other people, and to get to play a lot of shit that even people who are at E3 don't get to play, and I love that. I mean, it's really fun for me. I don't know if I'll get to do it next year. I'll be available to do it next year. But you know, look, for me that week is a delight. Like it's delightful, and the thing I regret most is not having enough time. Like I'd love to be able to be on the floor all day, every day, and every year I'm like, this is the year I want to go, and then I get like 2 hours and I'm running around like a crazy person, and then I'm crying because I didn't get to play all the stuff I wanted to play. But yeah, if I can go back again, of course. It's also super cool to get to be the person to tell people about their favorite properties. Do you know what I mean? Like when we were, and I think when we did Rainbow Six Siege, and I played so much Rainbow Six Vegas, I think I cried a little bit. Like I was really excited about that game. So yeah, I mean I feel the same way everybody else feels. You know, stoked. Yeah.
So I know you can't tell us anything about season 8 yet, but at the end of season 7, how would Lana respond to Archer's proposal? Hypothetically, look, they obviously love each other. You know what I mean? But I don't know if Lana would say yes to Archer. Do you know what I mean? He's kind of a shit show, and she knows that about him. You know, it's not like he's gonna like, you know, kind of hornswoggle her into something. She's gonna find out later is a douche. She already knows that. And I think I mean, but on the other hand, the guy at least 2 occasions has given up his life for hers. So you know, he's definitely proved that he loves her. I think that they should co-parent and live in separate houses, because I think that guy would just be intolerable on a daily basis, and the sound of him chewing would make her want to strangle him with her giant man hands. You mentioned co-parenting. Do you know what season 8 has in store for Abogine?
I do not. I really do not. I know everybody thinks we're being secretive. We have not seen one script. We haven't seen the teaser we're going to play today. I know a tiny little bit because I recorded something for the trailer, but I haven't seen it, and I haven't even seen a script for the entire thing. It's a mystery to all of us. It's probably a mystery to Adam. Probably we can't say anything because he doesn't fucking know what he's doing. But I believe in him implicitly. Like he's a genius, and I feel like whatever he gives us is going to be amazing. Like the one thing he's proven over 7 seasons is he has a brilliant mind, a brilliant and complex mind, and you know we just say our lines. Yeah.
What's your favorite season? It's been on forever. What's your favorite?
I have to tell you, this season was pretty spectacular, the Vegas Agency season. But
awesome, it was.
Archer Vice was really controversial, but I think if you go back and look at that, it's a perfect season of television. It was good. And I thought it was great. And I always feel like it's better to have half the room love you and half the room hate you than have everybody feel like, that was all right. You know what I mean?
It's about the characters.
Yeah, it is about the characters. In any context, it's about the characters. You know what I mean? It's
Even
about
when you guys were stuck in an elevator,
that was the episode we did the last night. Yeah.
Are we really stuck in it?
And it worked, right?
It's fun.
It worked, yeah. People love those characters and they love their relationships, and I think what's great about it is because they're so fun together in any environment, they're interesting. And I mean, when you go back and think about it, first of all, the Archer Vice season was the season that got us our first Emmy nomination, even though everybody was saying that they hated it and what happened and the show was ruined. And when you pitch it out, the characters from Archer leave espionage and go on the road to become coke dealers. It's a pretty fucking great idea, guys. I mean, I don't know. And Pam, it turns all of the cocaine into like cupcake frosting.
She loses
a lot of weight and turns into more of a psychopath. I mean, to me, it was genius. Like so many magical things happened in that season. So, and then this past season is my second favorite season. We had Patton Oswalt, and
when
it was beautiful.
You ever walk out just feeling like a badass, like after pretending to be Lana for a while, like?
No. I don't know. I mean, I love the show. I love the show. I record it at a sound studio that's relatively close to where I live, and I've been working with the same sound engineer for 7 seasons now. So in between all of the lines, I'm essentially just like berating and insulting him. So I walk out feeling like a badass if I can get a couple of like good lower abdomen verbal gut punches, if I can like really slam him. We just have we literally are like the characters in the first season of Moonlighting, just fucking with each other the whole time. So yeah, I don't feel like a badass leaving either, because I typically look like shit and haven't showered. So yeah, I definitely don't look like Lana when I'm voicing Lana. I look like James Harden just shaved his beard. So yeah, so not exactly.
You guys have one more?
Yeah, I'll ask. As you said yourself, there have been several radical departures over the course of Archer. If you had your choice of what direction to take the show next, where would you take it? Like, what would you like to see happen to the gang?
I think it'd be cool to have them go to Paris and and get back into espionage, or try to work. I always pitched them trying to work their way back in from the cold. You know what I mean? Trying to get back on the good side of the government by doing kind of off-book black missions that are probably completely not kosher, not sanctioned, and just make things worse. But also then Archer could reunite with Framboise, and the yelled Pele of anal, and I think that would be really funny. That'd be a little threesome, and maybe he reunites with Framboise, and then she hooks up with Lana, and then his heart is doubly broken, which would be pretty great. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Good talking with you. Have a great afternoon. Thank you. Okie doke. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Sorry. Really didn't do it. Oh no, sorry.
Yeah.
I went to Archer? Oh yeah. It's like the third time that's happened to me.
Everyone to Archer. This episode has been brought to you by Cigarette.com. There's nothing fake about it. We're the source for electronic cigarettes. Welcome to the 21st century. Quit smoking and start vaping. No tar, no secondhand smoke, no pollution, no offensive odors. Smoke without the guilt. We carry everything from egos to traditional electric cigarettes and a full line of accessories. So please come on down to Cigarette.com. All of our flavors are produced right here in the United States, and we can even say our flavors are kosher. So for the best flavors, the best vaping experience that you can get, go to Cigarette.com. And remember, all the flavor you will get vaping on your cigarette at Cigarette.com. That's Zigret.com.